Hello. Hey, how are ya? Oh, not too bad.
Hello,
Still loading.
folks. For those of you following us on YouTube, we are also in the Discord Group Flights voice channel. So if you want to join us there, feel free or you are welcome to do that. And let me just check the chat real quick. Falcon, hey, how are you? Falcon is here. Captain Megazen said sick kid at home, so I don't know if he will be joining, but sorry to hear that. Captain Megazenin, I hope your kid gets well soon.
Still loading.
I am just sipping coffee and waiting for you guys, and this is going to be a very quick start. We are flying VFR, so it should be easy. Falcon says won't be flying today. I am watching a box fight. So boxing? Who is against who, Falcon? I was trying to watch the Winter Olympics. Wasn't too successful. Work was quite busy last week, and every time I'm back home, it's just don't have enough time to spend in front of the TV, and I prefer spending time in the simulator, so that's what I did.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of it. Just haven't sat down to do it.
Oh, German YouTubers. It's a replay. Ah, okay. I see. Alright. So, glad that you can at least watch the stream. Hugh is here too. He is muted though, but I believe he will just unmute himself when he is ready to fly and speak.
Hello.
Hi, how are ya?
Good, man. Everything's good.
That's great. Same here, beautiful weather. I am planning to get out and uncover the bike and take a quick ride because it's about 50-55 degrees here in Indiana. I am using Trek AR Falcon. It's not turned on. It's paused right now, but yeah, that's what I'm using. So I can just show you like that. So that's what it. Yeah, I'm planning to because this is VFR and it makes it a little bit enjoyable with head tracking. So we'll try. Yeah. Good catch though. You have probably seen the little infrared reflectors on my head or cap. But yeah, that's what we are going to do. So let me just jump to the other camera and see who is here. I'm currently parked at, I believe, stand 6 or parking 6. Parking spot 6, whatever. So, yeah. So how was last week for everybody?
Pretty good for me.
I was thinking like you would get more clients during winter because the cars will get messy due to salt and everything else. Don't you
It's
think?
actually the opposite, I find.
Is it really?
We have a really slow time right now for the most part.
That might be actually like if they are like me, I intentionally didn't go to car wash because I knew the next day it's gonna rain, there's salt on the road, it's gonna get filthy again. So in 2 days, so that might be true.
Exactly. I think that's the way most people are.
Okay, and looking for some upholstery place to see if they can fix my driver's seat that is a little bit torn.
Oh, okay.
I think I had a key in my back pocket, and sitting with that key, it poked a hole into the seam, and then it started expanding from there. So I need to get that fixed. Yeah.
Once they split and you sit on them every day, they eventually tear.
Yep. I placed something. I just purchased something on Amazon to stop it from expanding. So it's just a piece of leather and glue that you stick underneath, and then glue it to hold it there so that it doesn't keep expanding. but I still need to take it to a place to get it properly fixed, and it looks nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, shall we start our engines? Oops, what happened? Wrong
I'm
button
loaded
again.
in. I don't know if you can see me, but
I'll double check after closing these doors, because they are closing at lightning speed, as you see. Dun, 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 dun. And the sounds are not nice. That's one of my complaints about this aircraft, but the rest I think is quite enjoyable. I don't know what you think. You had this too,
pretty
right?
for the price, I'd say it's pretty good.
Yeah. So I
It's
think,
only $30, so
yeah, I mean it was like what, 24.99 I think the purchase price, and I thought I didn't buy this through the sim marketplace. In fact, I did. So
yeah,
it's hard to remember spending too much money on sim stuff. So
yeah.
all right. I mean, this year we are going to spend more, guys. Have you guys seen the upcoming aircraft? Oh my God.
Oh, the PMDG 737.
737, and then Just Flight Fokker F-28, and that's an old airliner. And then again, Just Flight BEA 146 Professional, Concorde, and then PMDG will come up with a 747-400 version, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and 777 later during the year. So those are in the works, and then there are some more GA stuff, like small passenger GA aircraft with like propeller and that kind of thing. So yeah, a lot of stuff coming to the sim this year. Anyway, let's get this engine started. So full RPM, full mixture. Do we have the pump on? No. Let's turn the left pump on. Cycle the throttle a couple times. Crack open. That should be enough. Left magneto 1 to on. There we go. Mags on. Fuel pump off. Let's see the engine. We should bring it down to 1000 or 1200 RPM for it to warm up. And that's left engine started. We'll continue with the right one. Pump is on. Cycle the throttle a couple times. Fuel flow, yep, crack open. And then mags on. There we go. Mags on, guard the starter, pump is off, and what we can do at this point is turn the gens on. Generators on, and I forgot to turn the beacon and nail lights, but they are on now. Alright, let's check who is here. So, do I have the gamer tags on? I think I do, but I don't know why I'm not seeing the show traffic nameplates. Yep, it's on. So, but I'm not seeing anyone. Am I not like far enough? Oh, yeah, that was it. So, yeah, I see you. Popcorn Chicken. Coco
Right
can
next to me.
read.
I'm
So,
seeing you.
who is here too? Coco can read. So, yeah. Whoever wants to join, feel free. We will be departing in the next couple minutes. So engine, let's check the engine parameters. It's warming up, but let's check. Yep, we see you too, Hugh. Alright. So oil temp is looking good. Cylinder head temperature, that's normal when we are idling, between 200 and 300 degrees. Oil pressure is in green on the higher end, and fuel pressure is fine, so all T's and P's are looking great. Give me a sec, guys, my son is saying something. Alright, my son wants to say hi. Come on, just a little bit more. There he is.
Haha, that's great.
Hello.
So he wanted to, they are saying hi, okay? Yeah, he's he's excited to be on the screen. Like, can I say hi? Oh man. Yeah, I taught him how to start the aircraft the other day. He was super excited. So let's turn the avionics on.
The code is 7,000 for VFR here, isn't it?
I believe it is 7,000. We'll see it when our transponder turns on here in a second. Oh, it is 7,000 already, so let's put it to standby or on. Let me see where it is. I can't see the switch well, so it's on now. We can keep it on. We are not using any radios. ADF, we will look into that. VOR, we will look into that. And one thing I noticed about this aircraft is the DME equipment here is slave to nav radio 2. So just to demonstrate that and get rid of that yoke, let me do this. So if I go to the nearest here and then find the nearest VOR, and let's say this one here, 108.6. If I tune in 108.6 and make it deactive, as you see now it's showing 29.7, so it is slave to nav 2. And if you want this on nav 1, you have to change the mode to frequency mode, and you have to manually tune the frequency, and then it will show the distance. So that's, I just wanted to share because I figured out like why my DME is not showing, and I realized it was slave to nav 2. So alright, let's get going, guys. If everybody's around here, yeah, let's just line up and see, and if anybody else wants to join us, they can join while we are at the runway, or when we line up, or when we take off, whichever is happening at that time. Altimeter is set, and it's
30 degrees.
Pretty nice weather, clear skies mostly, just a few clouds somewhere around the line, around the horizon, but not too bad. I think it's going to be beautiful VFR flight. There's some light bleeding in the textures over here. I hope they just address these issues. Hey, thank you, Captain. How is your kid? I hope he or she gets well soon. Sorry to hear that he was sick. And this is something I'm not quite happy, guys. I don't know if this is happening to you guys as well. I'm gonna show it to you. Look at the textures. Like, the textures are this part, as you see, it's not loading the textures. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna take a shortcut through here to the taxiway. This started happening after the last update. Been throwing up a couple times. That's not very good, but I hope he gets well soon. Alright, I'm gonna slow the engines down a little bit. We are taxiing a little bit faster than I like. And let's go flaps takeoff, and that flap indicator is here. I realized there was an indicator. So I thought there was no flap indicator in this aircraft, so but there was. So let's turn on everything. Pitot heat, landing lights, taxi lights were on already, I think. Yep. And let's set the altitude to, I don't know, 3,000, 2,500, something like that, to see if it's going to give us good visuals. I'm going to set it to 3,000.
Hit the B key because I'm cheating.
Oh yeah, I did that too, for the altimeter, because I didn't want to look around for METAR information and all that, or listen to 80s, so that's me cheating too. Alright, pretty much good to go. Oh, hold on. Before we do that, let's just take a look at the map to see which way we are heading. for the next island in our route. So we'll depart here and we should be going completely the opposite way. So this is heading 270. We have to turn heading 3060, I guess, towards that island, but we will do it after takeoff and we'll just turn around. Alright, ready to roll, everybody?
Yep.
Yep, Captain Magazine and Moto is with a PA44. Alright, takeoff power is set. This can take off at 65 knots indicated airspeed, so again, a stall aircraft, I would say. And there we go, up in the air. Let's do this and take a look around with the track AR. Do we have a crosswind? I'm just bumping around a little bit, but that's... Flaps are coming in, and then I need to trim this thing to climb like 1,000 feet per minute. Maybe 55. And we can stop that turn towards the island I shared. Passing 1,000 feet. Now we can, I believe, turn off the landing lights, but we will look into that after a while. Still climbing nicely. A little bit hard banking, I would say. And see the texture problems? I don't know why this started to happen. Is this like with Sim Update 8 or new NVIDIA driver? I'm not sure, but I'm not happy with the shadows. It's just creating those weird stuff. So I'm gonna do heading, vertical speed, and autopilot, so that we can... Oh, sometimes you have them too, Falcon? I'm not sure why this is happening, to be honest with you.
I'm not seeing any major bugs on my screen for now.
Yeah, I mean, it was, you know, texture glitches or resolution. You see that noise? That was like noisy textures, but I'm not sure if it's the ambient occlusion. Something is off. I have to look up the settings. Alright, so are we headed to the right direction? Let's see. Looks like we did. So we will keep this heading. And
Flying 060.
A little bit different than that, 065-ish mostly, and I can share that with you. So if I know this, is it gonna show? Nope. I would say 67, 067, and it should show the direct track here. It's showing 74, so I think we are over 7. Alright, let's figure out the engines, shall we? Manifold pressure to around 22 inches for cruise, and then RPM can stay there, and then we will lean the engines by looking to this EGT gauge right there. So when I start coming back on the mixture, it is gonna start rising and then it's gonna start dropping back down after some point. So it's going to get us to lean off peak. Something like that, I think, is there. So the engine is lean. That should give us 130, 135 knots of cruise speed, and we forgot to turn the altitude reporting on the transponder, which I did just now. Okay. Oh, he says it helps to put the graphics settings to low and then back to ultra or high. Oh, I see now. Let's try that, because I'm not super happy. And it is showing custom, so let's try this. Because I usually do high-end settings when streaming to give the computer some more room for OBS to render and send it over to Europe. YouTube, not Europe. where Europe came from. No, not Europe. YouTube. So, alright, let's just see if I can just look around without making you guys motion sick.
Beautiful views here.
Yeah, beautiful views.
You disappeared on my screen, so I'm
Did
just gonna
I?
keep my heading. Yep.
Oh, really?
Just gonna keep my heading and maybe I'll
Alright.
pop back up.
I'm gonna turn off the taxi and landing lights. I don't think we will need pitot heat in this weather, but we'll keep it.
Are we going to Tango Juliet Sierra Papa?
We are going to, let me just check the Volenta, and I will be able to tell you. Because what happened to the map? Oh, Volenta is also having problems too. It's having hard time displaying the map. So let me start it again. Captain Magazine, yes, it is coming. I believe tomorrow or Tuesday. So a little bit late or delayed delivery, but it will be here. So yeah, we are headed towards Charlotte, Emily. So to Sierra Tango India Sierra Tango. That's where we are headed. I can plug it into here for reference.
You pop back up, I can't see you right now.
It's probably the server lag again. So that's Tango.
Oh, I see you over there now.
Okay, Tango India Sierra Tango.
On my left side. Should probably close my cowl flaps.
If it's... Yeah, you should. You are up in the air, right?
And retract my flaps.
Okay, this is where we are headed. So if I activate, it's gonna show us some visual reference. So just a little bit towards, I believe, right in this case, to maybe that east, like 08090 will take us, and that's the island, I think, right in front of us. So we will find the airport. And I'm seeing you. You popped on my screen too, right there. So beta 8, you recommend to update to beta 8. Many VR bugs are gone with this update. Are you asking the SIM update 8 beta or SIM update beta? And yes, Popcorn Chicken is Moto 45Q. He was asking. Maybe we should check this island on our left a little bit, huh? Let's just fly
Airport there
towards
somewhere.
Not on that island, I believe.
Oh,
I don't know.
No, I guess not.
No, that's just a small island on en route, but that's...
Oh, my GPS says there's one on there.
Oh, actually, we might have started from the wrong spot because we landed to this island. Remember last time?
Oh, that is the one. Yes.
Yep,
I see.
that is where the runway was. That's
You go through the harbor.
yep,
To land on.
that
That's cool.
lagoon or bay. I just landed towards this section, and runway is right around here. So this is where we landed. So sorry about that. We started one island back. That's where we landed last time.
Well, this one's really nice.
Oh yeah, it looks nice. Runway should be right there in that bay after the coast, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I did when landing here. Yep, this
So I
is...
chose the aircraft that has the engines right next to the window, so I can't really see down there.
Oh yeah, that's why I didn't do the Seneca 5. What's happening? My aircraft is doing something crazy. You should maintain the altitude, buddy. You should. You are not supposed to climb. Maybe it's just a weather issue or something. Maybe it is. But we are cruising at the speed that's
Mine started
published
climbing.
as the cruise speed of this thing, which is 135 knots. This is the most this thing can do. But the view down below is amazing.
It is beautiful. Look at the water.
And I am just super excited to see if VR is going to make a difference in this and make you feel like you are a little bit more in the cockpit and more immersive. But it is super nice. The scenery is. On this side, not much. It's just water for miles. But this side, oh, that's track AR or something causing some stutters. But this side is looking great. Look at that. Oh yeah. And these ships, they are adding to the immersion. See that? There is a boat down there. I need to add that add-on to my add-ons list that I'm using for global ship traffic. Because
I need to get that one for sure.
Yeah, it's making a difference. Seeing the boats and ships around. See, there's another one down there too. It makes a difference, guys. I mean, there's another one right there. And I'm
got a little
sure...
flying V formation going on here.
Where are you?
I'm off your right and Hugh is off your left.
Oh
side.
yeah, sure. I see you guys now. Yep.
Trying to get my power settings right so I keep up properly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm flying like 135, not too fast. And I really thought about twin otter, but that thing is too loud to use in a stream until they fix the cockpit sounds. I think I'm not gonna use that aircraft in a live stream.
Did they make it louder?
I mean, they were trying to make it less loud in the cockpit and adjust the sound in the outside and add some fixes for the spatial sound, because you are not, the sound doesn't change as you move the camera, and there was some other overlapping issues with the sound files when they used WYs. So as far as I read in their forums, they are getting another recording because the ones they have are not usable for what they want, I guess. So they ordered a new recording of twin otter, so they are getting a new recording and they will be updating the aircraft with that when they have it.
Nice.
That's what I heard.
I tell you what, I forgot how just beautiful this little Piper flies, because it's all trimmed out and I've just been hand flying it so easy.
Yep. I mean, that's why I'm leaning towards more GA aircraft than the airliners, because seriously, it gets boring. I mean, it does get boring.
I like the I think when you add it to stuff like the fun of that sim and stuff, it's all about the procedures, and
yeah, I think I'm gonna start.
Level of...
I'm gonna start flying back on Redson with the airliners, and the A320 now can fly holds. So they introduced the holds. It is a thing now, which wasn't before. So you can set up a hold on a certain waypoint, which is clearly something that you will need to fly on Redson.
Yep.
But yeah, it's going to be great, and I'll probably get back on Redson or jump on Redson again at some point and start flying with virtual ATC. That will probably make the airliners a little bit more fun when you have
it's very
interaction.
fun when you gotta do all that stuff.
Yep.
I find.
Yep, I think that's what makes them fun. But I'm waiting for 737, man. I'm gonna jump on Redson, but I wanna get that aircraft into my sim.
As soon as that comes out, I'll be getting that one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna wait for any reviews or videos because PMDG has done a great job with the DC6 to keep it up to date and fix the issues on time. I would say they were better than Aerosoft when it comes to responding the issues and bugs. So, and I think they have the reputation. So, where's my water? Yeah, I'm getting that one, and I'm getting their 747 too when they release it.
Yeah, that would be cool as well.
Yeah, I really want
need
a
that.
747 that functions properly. The Salty mod is trying to fix the default one, but it's still full of bugs, so I don't know.
Yeah, I deleted that mod from my folder because it just takes up space and I don't want to use it anymore.
Yep. Oh, by the way, I need to find a way to mount this throttle quadrant under the desk, not above the desk. It's so inergonomic to use it like this and not comfortable. It
Yeah,
needs
I
to
hear
be
you.
down below, like a real aircraft, like, you know. And
Yeah.
to make that happen, I need to change the desk because I have drawers and a small cabinet on my right side, and there is no room to stick this under there. I found a under desk mount on Amazon, but it requires a desk with just legs, no drawers, no nothing, so that you can just, you know, drill some holes to do wood.
I also seen that,
that
but it was
mount in
also like $200 or something, and I didn't want to spend that much.
200 for what?
That little under desk mount.
No. The one I found
Maybe
is
it
like
was,
60 bucks, and it
Oh,
can.
really?
Uh-huh. And it is like dual purpose. You can mount the Bravo and the Alpha together with using the same mount. It has like 3 screw points to screw under the desk, and it's removable. So when you are not flying, you can move the entire thing, which will hold your Bravo or Alpha or both, and you can put it to side and use your desk like a desk. And then coming back to simulator, you can stick this, you know, screw 3 hand tightening screws, and you are good to go. All you need to do is just plug your USB connections back, and I'm planning about, you know, keeping the USB under the desk and maybe using some channels, cable channels to keep it there, so that I can unplug and the USB plug is still there, and I can remove them when I'm using my computer for regular stuff and put it back over when I'm flying. But I need to change the desk. So
It's kind of like my setup now with
Yeah.
my new desk. I have it just when I unplug it, it just kind of tucks right here, and then
that's what I want, because it takes too much real estate on the desk itself, like the desktop. I need to move it underneath. That will make a much more better setup, and maybe comes this summer I can get my hands on an Alpha too, so that I will have the full set yoke and the throttle quadrant, and I can just remove and put it back when I'm flying. That would be nice.
Yeah, the yoke is incredible. I love this thing.
Yeah, I think it's going to be better because it has much more travel than what I have with my, you know, side stick. Because it's literally like a joystick, so you probably
Yeah.
have more travel, and it makes it more precise. I would say.
I find this for the GA aircraft too. I just find I have better control than when I was
Yep.
using a joystick.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking too. Like this side stick is fine, but I think it is going to be better to have a yoke with more travel for more precision. So let's look outside a little bit. We have some beautiful views down below, and small town, like a coastal town on this island, and I'm gonna take a short ride to go there and see and check that town right over there by the coast, and then maybe fly over that island towards this small section here, and then eventually there. So that's, and then after this is the Spanish town. So we are very close, but we can spend some time flying around this island. And I think I can just reduce the altitude to 2000. We are too
This
high
island's
to see the beautiful scenery, so maybe, yeah, I'll descend down to 2000.
Little turbulence here,
Yeah, a little bit.
but wow, this island. I want to be here.
Vacation planning?
This is gorgeous. I'd love to be down in that little town right there,
Yeah,
right on the ocean.
I agree
Big
with
wind.
you. Look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah. I would much like to be on that little island off the coast, rent a small house by the beach and just spend time there. That would be nice.
Or this little island. I'm sure there's lots of places to hike up on these little hills here.
This looks great.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Hey.
I'm using my 7-year-old's computer today.
Whatever works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe because I have 7-8 that doesn't work in multiplayer with 7-7.
oh, so
Did
you
you
are
pass-
using the Sim Update 8 beta? Are you in the beta testing program?
Yeah, it's
Oh, that's what you
for
were saying
VR.
about the VR bugs that are fixed.
Yeah. For
Isn't
VR.
it coming next week, February 28th? I think what they were saying. That's what I heard.
VR is very viable.
Yeah, I downloaded everything. Only thing I am missing is the headset itself. But look at that.
Yeah, and there was also a video guy I've never seen him on YouTube before.
Yeah, I have seen.
Settings are really great.
I have seen a couple videos about OpenXR. So, yeah.
Yeah, but he's even using them to look up using his settings, his video settings and other settings, and then I use the XR scaler tool
Yep.
with that, and now I'm getting 50 plus FPS outside of the cities and 40 plus FPS
Oh, that's great.
yeah, in cities, so it's
That's really good.
nice.
There's a racetrack
My
down
kid
there.
doesn't have that many planes.
That's what I'm trying to understand. Like, is that a racetrack or is that like what? That thing right there.
I'm gonna say a horse track.
Yep, that's what I was about to say. Like horse race maybe, or a hound. You know, it's a thing in British culture. So British Virgin Islands, perfect fit if you ask me. Hound racing.
Greyhounders.
Yep. So I'm gonna head towards this strip of little islands here and then take that to the next coast. And I'm
You
gonna
have the
take the
Where are you?
autopilot off and I'm gonna hand fly this thing a little bit.
this Piper flies so well. I've been hand flying the whole time.
Yeah, I was just doing autopilot to check on you guys, but I think I'm gonna hand fly going forward for the rest and try to keep the altitude and everything around where we are at. So I need to keep an eye on my instruments a lot more often. But the beauty of these islands, like, I can't just stop coming back to here even if I'm flying by myself, like, because it looks so nice. And that route that I did over the week, during the week, I recommend to everybody. Like starting from La Palma and going to Tenerife, the Sicily Islands, you should try that route. Off the coast of Spain, it's great.
Very nice.
Where are you now? Where can I spawn in?
You can spawn in from, hold on, I'm gonna tell you. Let me pause track AR for a second and look to the other screen. Cruz Bay, so that airport is A seaplane base. Interesting. There's a seaplane base here. I didn't know that. Captain Megazenin, you either start from Tango India, Sierra Tango, which is the airport we just passed in the island behind us, and then join us from there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Yeah.
get back to
Heading?
flying. Tango India, Sierra Tango is the island we just passed.
What's your heading now?
The heading should be, if you take off from runway 10, you should head towards us.
We're heading east.
Yeah, we are
Or
heading
southeast.
east. Like our heading right now is 080, and that airport has runway 10. If you take off from that heading should take you towards us, I would say.
He only has the twin other and some other.
Yeah, whichever you wanna pick. And I was thinking about maybe landing somewhere and changing aircraft. Maybe I can do that too, or I can just fly around these islands until you make it to us and check the scenery around here, because it's beautiful. And I can get down a little bit more, and yeah.
Yes, I can see popcorn.
Yeah, that's me.
Descent a
Oh, I
little
don't
bit.
have any pedals. Ooh.
I'll try to descend just a little bit more. I want to check those ships or boats that I see in that bay right there, because I see a lot. So I'm gonna fly low a little bit and check those, and fly around this island a little bit. Hand flying, just speeding up a little bit. So I need to slow down to get back to the safe speed. There's a boat right there. I'm gonna take a look at that one.
Wonder the wind is just lifting my aircraft.
It's
climbing.
doing it to mine too, because it's coming. It's a little bit like, I'm not gonna say strong, but 15-20 knots. So it's enough to make you drift.
Mine's like it's almost like a heat, like rising heat, and it pushes my aircraft up.
I see now. Alright.
Wow, this is awesome. Look at all these little boats parked up in this bay here.
Yep,
It's
that's
White
what
Beach.
I'm going to check right now.
I'm going to buy a house here.
Are you? Yeah.
Let's all live here in that little bay.
Will you invite us to Captain Megazenin
Yeah, of course.
for a
Always.
weekend maybe, just to have some
Come
fun?
for a whole year.
And I'll live here and get sunburned. Be awesome.
Okay, so let's check that bay. I just made a turn around.
I'm
Quite
using
hard
Google Maps
banking.
right now.
Sub?
Very nice. Using Google Maps. It's really
Okay.
nice.
I wonder how it compares. The big maps look good right here too.
Yeah, this is big maps. This is not Google, but it looks nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fly right low through this valley here. Coming in. This thing dives fast.
Right. I hope I didn't make you guys motion sick with my track AR. Maybe I should pause it a little bit.
I'm watching my own.
Let's get back this, let's get the speed back up. Should be fine now. this looks great around this island. There is Hugh with the NSR-22. That's a nice aircraft too. I don't know. I thought about the Diamond when starting the stream, but then I said like, hey, you are enjoying the Islander, and it is slow. So if you want to fly around and check places, I can't think of any other aircraft that can give you what you need. So.
It's a good mixture of both, so we can get places and we can slow down if we want.
Yep. So that's why I wanted this guy over the others.
The Piper 44 is a good mixture too, I find.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good selection too to do this. So we need to probably turn to left for the next island, which is the road town, and after that it is going to be Spanish town. But I'm gonna jump outside. I'm back on autopilot at 1,000 feet to see if I can spot you guys. So you are there, popcorn chicken is there. I'm looking for Captain Megazen to see if he's going to be able
I'm
to
Mini
make it to
7
us.
today.
Do what?
The Mini 714, that's me now.
Okay.
I don't even need autopilot. I just trim it out and
The only thing that I don't maybe like as much is the trim needs to be touched a whole lot on this aircraft because it changes with speed and you have to constantly adjust the trim. And during streaming, if I focus on that, you will just see me looking around a lot, and that view will just make you motion sick. So that's why I'm using the autopilot. But when I'm flying by myself, I try to hand fly this thing. So let's go over those little pieces of land right there, and then that island, and the place we are going is somewhere over there to our left. Yeah, that's the road town to our left. That's Coco. Mini Zenon 14. So why did you change your name, Captain Magazine?
No. Because on my computer I have Cinema Play 8.
Ah, okay.
With my VR, which is my son's computer.
Okay. Makes sense now.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay. It's funny though. It's a good nickname that your son picked, Mini Zenon. That's great. His father's son, I guess, huh? Following your lead.
Yeah.
That's great.
Maybe he will be bigger than me.
Oh, really? You think? Mine will be bigger, taller than me. That's for sure. He is already like up to my shoulders, and he's only like 11.
Oh.
And I am 5'8", so 5 feet 8, or in other words, 175 centimeters tall. And he's gonna pass me. He's gonna get well over like 180, 85, maybe 190 or 2 meters tall.
Yeah.
He is growing big.
Basketball player.
Yeah, he likes to play basketball. So, in fact, next week I'm going to take him to tryouts for a local team for kids. Yeah.
just short.
Yeah, I'm only 180.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at from that perspective, I am short too. So that makes 3 of us, I guess.
I'm way shorter than you guys.
No, you're not. Come on now.
You sound like
am-
you're very tall.
What, 170? Like
I am
5'5"? 5'4"?
Yeah.
That's not too bad, Moto.
I've known shorter guys.
Oh, look at that wind.
I was in infantry reserves. We had a two shorter guys than me, actually.
Okay. I mean, if to me it's not a huge like it's not a problem at all, right? So this is who I am. This is what it is, and I'm used to this. So I'm completely fine, and I don't really worry about what others think. So
Yeah, I don't really.
Shannon
They can
says,
think what they
so
want.
when can I play this on Xbox One? I don't ever think it is going to come to Xbox One, Shannon, because of how demanding this is for hardware. Xbox One doesn't have the hardware to run this simulator. That's my guess. I don't think it will. Sorry about that, but I don't think Microsoft ever will release this to Xbox One. You can try with low settings, maybe you will, but I don't think it's going to be a good experience. So on our left, if I just do this, is the Road Town Island. So we can just fly towards this bay, and over on that side is the Spanish Town. I think this is Spanish Town, or that is Spanish Town, either one. I think this one is on the right, right there. We can just take a look at the Road Town, fly through that bay. And come back to Spanish Town after this.
Aye, Captain.
I'll pop in for me.
Yep,
Thank you, Microsoft.
That's the bay, and that's the Road Town behind the bay. That's the, I think, biggest town in this island, looks like, from what I see in Volanta. And there's another one on the other side of the island, across from this one.
The sounds here, they are so loud.
Now it is silent. Oh, there you are, Captain Mega Zenon.
Yeah.
Actually, Mini Zenon had more luck with dealing with server lag, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, you made it to here pretty quick, and that's a twin other.
Wait,
And if you
sorry.
and see, you are in the Videro livery. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
So I had to reinstall the AIG AI traffic add-on. Last 2 days I was downloading all the flight plans again because something happened. They just changed servers or something, and the old ones started not to work. I'm not using it, but I have models of Twin Otter and other aircraft. So when anyone is flying any of those, it makes it visible, and I think I have that livery too that you have, so that's part of the reason why it's looking correctly.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, great improvement when it comes to model matching, I would say. Let me just jump into the cockpit so that I don't end up at the face of that hill.
Did my aircraft show up as a Piper, or did it show up as a
I
General?
need to get closer to you after this hill and to check
See where you are.
and see it. But this is a nice island too.
Oh yeah, okay. You're behind me.
Yeah,
I'll
Yeah,
turn
that
around
was-
and see.
that's super nice.
Right, to fly towards you, Mongo.
I just wonder if the AIG
If
updated
it's
mine.
CPA 44 or
Yeah.
So see, when I'm trying to adjust the trim, it's bouncing as the speed increases. So this is my problem with this aircraft and trimming it. It is not too bad, but it is not super easy like the other ones I have.
oh shit. You were that close. I was still at
Oh,
time.
man. But I'm not complaining. This is a great aircraft to fly around, especially around this part of the world.
Yeah, I've flown it a lot last week.
Right? Yeah,
Very,
I have been just
Come to fly.
I was finding myself flying this more than anything else last week.
Yeah.
And I think I haven't touched an airliner for the last maybe more than 15 days until the last one I flew was the CRJ in the live stream. nothing after that.
Yeah. I fly the most CRJ if I fly.
Yeah, I need to get back to that and do some wets and flying too, and try out their new velocity something that they introduced to reduce the server lag and response time of the servers, so that the aircraft are rendered in your sim much more accurately. Something around those lines. And when we pass through this, that is the Spanish Town island. And I think I'm gonna pause the track IR because I keep finding myself looking left and right, and it's not a good practice when streaming.
I personally don't have any problems with it.
Yeah, you are
Yeah,
used to this from VR. Probably that's going to be okay for
I'm
you.
used to it because I'm playing with track air. So
Oh, you are too? Okay then.
yeah,
Let's keep it.
I like it being able to look around a little more.
I like to
can't
be
afford
able to
the,
look around,
VR.
especially when we are flying VFR. It makes a lot more enjoyable, and it makes a difference. So
I don't think my computer could run the VR headset, so
what was your GPU model?
1660 Ti.
You might be able to, but probably with low settings, I would say.
Yeah. I'll keep my high settings in the track air. It's
Yeah,
fine.
I mean, have you seen the other tracking option? I think Toby Eye Tracker was what it is called. Have you seen that one?
Not that I remember.
Check that one out. It doesn't require the track AR's reflective tape or reflective whatever that you use on your head, or the side of your headset. It's called Toby Eye Tracker, and it's doing the head tracking by tracking your eyes via a camera or something like that.
The normal camera, or do you need to buy a separate?
It says no. It's built in. It's a special camera built into. This thing looks like a bar that you attach under your screen, and then it uses those cameras to detect your eyes, and not only it tracks your head, it also tracks your eye movement. So if you are looking straight ahead but your eyes are moving around, it also slightly moves the wheel around for your eyes to track, by tracking your eyes to look and focus where you are looking at. So interesting stuff. Just watch some videos and see if that's something you might want to invest, because I think it's a little bit on the pricier side, roughly running around $199 US.
Yeah.
But track AR is not cheap too, so it's $146, so it's $50 more than track AR, but it's you get rid of the clip.
True. I don't mind the clip thing.
I don't mind the clip too, but maybe for in the future that might be something you wanna.
The moving around the eye thing, I'll have to see what that's about, because that sounds interesting, but see if my eyes move around the camera. That also could be a bad thing though, because my eyes go all over the place.
Yeah. I mean, you may
I'm,
never know.
I'm constantly
without
looking
trying.
around the screen.
That's true. That's true. But that is Spanish Town, guys. That is where we headed. And before landing or finding the airport, I'm gonna fly around the island and do a tour, and then maybe just find the airport and land.
It looks like, for me, it looks like you're flying the Piper PA-28 or something.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh,
Is that right?
mine's the PA-44, but
PA-44?
close.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're talking to
Yeah, you
model.
have twin engines.
Yep.
Okay, that's not.
Beautiful
It's
place.
strange because I have the PA-44 myself.
Huh.
That's strange. Yeah, looks like the PA-28.
Interesting.
So that's
White
the,
and blue livery.
that's where the airport is, I believe. The people are spawning. That's where the airport is. Looks like.
Are we gonna
And
land there?
here is my recommendation. We can land here, or towards west. There is an island. There is another island that's called the Settlement. We can check that island, land there, and next week we will depart either from Spanish Town or the Settlement to head to San Martin.
Nice.
So that's why I don't have questions again, because next week we are flying the CRJ or TBM to San Martin. Either way, whichever you guys want to do, or I'll probably fly the CRJ and land to San Martin, and then next week we will, after that, we will be again flying VFR around San Martin and those islands. I think there are 3 or 4 islands over on that side of the world.
Yeah, we need to go land St. Mark's also, I think.
Anguilla, St. Martin, St. Kitts, and then we will probably stop at St. Bart's too. Yeah, that's a nice destination and a nice route. And then we'll see what we do after that. I don't know. We will just think about something.
India next.
India?
India.
I think, don't you? Is it like where we are? I haven't checked where we are in terms of
me either.
what part of the world. But the Asia, yeah. I mean, we should get back to Asia, and then from Asia we need to find a way back to, you know, maybe Africa, and then from Africa back to Europe, because we haven't checked Spain and Italy, that part of the world.
Oh, Italy is so nice.
Yep. I really want to fly over Barcelona with something like a helicopter or something to see the city, to be honest.
Yeah, and they
But-
also have a lot of add-ons for Italy.
Do you?
Also a lot of free ones.
Oh yeah, I will look for some sceneries too when we get to that part. But the other thing is, this is the 25th stream, and looks like we are going to do like around the world in 80 days, which if we end up in 80 streams, if we end up where we started, it's going to be 80 days around the world, some sort of our version of it at least.
Interesting.
It's 25th stream, and this is like we are very far away from where we started, and we haven't taken any shortcuts or made any difference, you know, takeoff. We took off from where we landed, so
No
which is
cheating.
interesting.
Many nice trees.
We're gonna do a long haul if we go across the ocean towards Asia.
Yep, we need something to fly that route, maybe 787.
Maybe this.
No.
Yeah, that's the only aircraft that comes to my mind, unfortunately, because
Maybe the
747 is...
Maybe the 737 or something has come.
Oh, maybe yeah, maybe it will be released by then, so I don't know. But right
I
now,
don't know how far can it fly. How?
I don't know either. It probably cannot fly any longer than what A320 can do. So we have to check that out and see the flight route to see if it's
So they
suitable
have to
for an
land
aircraft
somewhere
of that type.
between. Maybe we need to refuel somewhere.
Very nice bay here. Gonna fly over that ridge towards the other side of the island.
I think I'll just park here.
But yeah, I
Stay
mean,
here.
if 737 cannot make it, our best bet is 787, to be honest, because 747 is full of bugs. I don't want to fly that thing on a long haul, because anything can happen while we are up in the air. It's not
We'd have a good
super
time,
safe.
and
Not on the screen.
it would crash you on the final approach like it did to me.
Oh yeah, that would be bad. That would be super bad.
It'll poke itself into the ocean for us.
And this is a nice place, nice little island. It looks like it came out of Bob Ross's paintings.
Yeah.
And look at that. If that's a real building in real world life, I'd like to live in that house on my own island. So it might be a false autogen, if you ask me. I don't know. Or maybe some
Looks a
rich
little bit
person.
dangerous.
Some rich person maybe purchased that little island and built a house on it. it is possible. So what it is going to be? Is it going to be Spanish Town or the next island after Spanish Town to land?
What
You guys tell
runway
me.
is there in that other?
That next island is right in the direction of my tail. So
Yeah, and the
Right.
runway, you can take off with a CRJ there.
I haven't checked the runway, but let me just pause track AR, put this thing on autopilot, and I'll see if we can take off
Tango
with the
Uniform
CRJ.
Papa Alpha.
Augusta George Airport. Is it giving the... Maybe I should check the other graph. What is the code? Tango Uniform Papa Alpha is the airport code of that airport
Could you
in
get
that
the
island.
What's your autopilot doing?
My autopilot is just turning around because it was on heading select,
Ah,
so I have to turn it around again towards
but I can check it. I have the navigraph too.
from the south. I found it. So runways 820 meters, 2,700 feet. So I think we can take off with the CRJ, but it's
Yeah,
just pushing
550.
our luck if you ask me. Like CRJ 700 probably can take off from there.
550. That would be okay.
Yeah, we should be fine. Then we can just head towards that island if you guys like.
Yeah,
And
that's okay.
try to land and call it a day. So yeah, it's towards, I think the heading we need to do is towards left, like heading probably not dead north, but dead north sounds correct, so heading 000. And I'm just checking
following the sim
Volanta.
pilot without I'm turning all the time.
Me too, and I'm just checking Volanta on my flight pad. It is looking like a drawing on a wall a 3-year-old did. Like, hey, look daddy, I drew a horse, and it doesn't look like a horse, but it's just some, you know, curves and circles and whatever. So that's how my flight plan route or the flying route looks like. Yeah, I drew a horse in Volanta.
Mine looks like a tapeworm.
Oh, that's a better representation of mine too, Moto. Tapeworm. But I just enjoyed this island flying, man. I mean, I don't know, it's so much fun to see around. And this is what I'm talking about. This shadow glitch. Not sure why it is
Let me
happening.
see. Watch the stream, see what it. Oh, the flashing.
Yep, that flashing and noise.
Yeah.
Is it like ambient occlusion? That's my guess.
Maybe. I don't have that.
Let me
I have
see.
flashing, but it's my propellers, the shadow from the propellers.
Ambient
me
occlusion
too.
to off, and let's
Very
see if
nice
it makes a
details
difference. Nope, it made
One-
it worse, I guess. I don't know.
Are we going
Something.
to Augusta George or something?
I think so.
Okay.
I'll check the name. Let me see.
Yeah.
August George. Yep. British Virgin Islands. That's where we are headed. Okay, ambient occlusion. Where are you? There you are. Let's make you high again.
I
Apply.
don't have Sky for Sim or Navigraph or something on this.
Oops, Navigraph doesn't show any procedures for this one, I believe. Yep.
Oh, it's BFR, isn't it?
It's a VFR, yep, it's a VFR island, or VFR airport. So we will just do a traffic pattern. And what we can do is we can do this though. We can use our GPS to guide us there. We can just do a direct to. So it's that one activates GPS, and it should take us there. There we go. Alright, looks like I was a little bit off. And there is something wrong about the rendering of the textures. Is it like the water, the clouds? I'm not sure what's causing this. Oh, there's Captain Megazen. So there's something wrong. I need to play, and I installed the latest NVIDIA driver before the stream. It might be that too. I have to check the NVIDIA driver settings.
Had a brain fart there.
I have the latest driver students, and they have a 3 series card, both of us.
Oh, you have a 2 series?
30, no, both of us have a 30 series card.
Okay.
So, and the same NVIDIA drivers.
So I don't know why this flashing and noise is happening. But
it's not from the propellers, like Moto said. Just maybe.
Maybe the sunshine
Maybe
and
if you have
propellers. Maybe you guys are right.
Maybe it's just that you have the settings on low and it's.
The settings are, I think, high end. Yeah, it looks like it's the propellers and sun shining through the propellers. Looks like it. Because if I just change the date, time of the day, it goes away. It happens when the sun is shining behind the propellers. You're right.
So a little bit bad.
It's just about the aircraft.
Shadow,
It could be the livery I'm using too. So it could be the livery too, because the prop animation is what's causing that. Anyway, we'll live with that, no worries. Not a huge deal, I would say.
There are worse things in this sim, like the 747 or.
I think this will get better. I mean, there are a lot of good things coming this year. Hopefully, they will get better.
Yeah, already with all the bugs in the beta update.
I'm just super excited about the aircraft that I posted in the Discord. If you have seen those, Captain Magazine. What is happening? Let me check my FPS. No, the FPS is normal 64, 65 FPS I'm getting right now. It shouldn't be a problem, and OBS is also running, but still 65 FPS. And this looks like a very flat island that we picked to land there. It's right in front of us. It's no hills. It's a flat sort of reef. Let's see. Look at that. It's very flat, which is kind of neat though. In Caribbean, I think this is what you get for smaller islands. And interesting name. The Settlement is the name of the island.
Why do they have to release so many nice things?
I don't know. Looks like we are. I'm going to spend a lot of money on planes this year.
Yes,
That's what I'm thinking. 737. It's probably going to. My personal guess, because they sold the DC-6 to $60 was the price. I think the 737 will either going to be around $80 or $90. That's my personal guess.
I don't care what it costs. That's what
Yeah, I mean, but
good.
it's going to be good because they are coding all the systems from ground up, like scratches. They are not going to use any part of the Asobo's code for the systems. So it's going to make its own VNAV, own autopilot, own custom coded hydraulics, electrical system, bleed air system, and flight control surfaces and all that. So it's going to be an epic aircraft. I'm super excited about that. I'm super excited about that. And then the other one I'm really excited about is not the Fokker F28 that I posted. It's an old airliner. I'm more interested about the BEA 146 Professional that's coming from Just Flight. It's going to be a epic one too. And the airport should be right in front of us. I hope it is not an airstrip, but an airport. Maybe it's an airstrip, I don't know. But it should be somewhere here. I'm not seeing. Oh no, it's just in the middle of the island, like somewhere here, behind the trees.
It's not a big airport.
It's not a big one, yeah. We should be able to spot it anyway. Or it looks like it's this strip right here is the airport. Am I correct? Yes, yeah. Okay, let's take the autopilot off. Make a right turn to enter the traffic pattern and start slowing down to get the flaps in. RPM goes full, mixture goes full because we are about to land. Landing light, taxi light on. Keep the nose up.
I'm coming from the other side, so maybe we'll crash.
We will crash. I like. You think head to head? Let's play chicken. Let's play chicken, Captain Magazine.
Also coming in from that side. The
Which
wind
side?
favors this side.
Oh, really? Did I pick the wrong side of the runway, you say?
Yep.
I will swing around, do the same. No worries.
Tailwind.
It
I
gives
don't
me
have
some more
any
time
rudder.
to enjoy the scenery. Look at that.
It's only 6 knots, so.
Oh, it's not too bad then. Oh, that's hard
Well,
bank.
definitely.
So when you turn too
be
hard,
Okay, with this TRJ 550.
you think we can or we cannot?
Oh, yeah, no problem. Hey, what's happening? Shit.
Hey, there you go.
Oh,
I just seen
don't have any-
Megazen
I
and
don't know where is the rudder.
Megazen and just takes off into the woods.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where is the brake on this?
No, don't. It's not Mega Zenin, it's Mini Zenin who did that model. Just
I
get,
see.
yeah.
I'm floating.
Oh, I am still too high. Looks like, by the looks of it.
That was a terrible landing. I haven't flown this plane in forever.
Yeah, it's too high. I'm not going to make it from this side.
Where am I? How do I turn?
You're in the woods.
I will slow
Okay.
down and do a traffic pattern, right-hand turn from here. I hope I'm not too low.
I find this plane hard to slow down, this Piper.
Some GA aircraft is like that. I don't know if it's the flight dynamics or the real aircraft is like that too. And I'm gonna check the chat after landing. I'm seeing some messages. But I need to land this thing first, and then we will look into that.
I made it out of the bush again.
Ian says he did a VAT sim flight
They
for
did?
the first time, so that's good.
Yeah, that's great.
Awesome. Nice landing here.
I know
Oh,
wet
yeah.
sim is fun. It takes some getting used to, but hey. Alright, I am coming.
It's a tiny
I'll
little
turn
ramp.
off my engines. Oh, so loud.
Alright, this time I think I'm gonna make it.
Tiny little ramp here.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, come on, come on.
Okay, how do I turn this thing off?
We have plenty of runway, so we should be fine.
Boing.
Boing.
Alright.
Perfect
Alright.
VFR.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's about how I landed too.
Mine wasn't too bad too, but I think I bounced as well. I haven't
I
recorded
don't
this, so we
even
can
know
check
how
again.
I landed.
I was floating and then I cut the throttle and then all of a sudden it just went boom.
That's the other piece. Like I'm trying to learn with this GA aircraft, and you know, having too many different ones, they all behave differently. So when you cut the throttle, some of them tends to sink like a stone, some of them glides perfectly fine. So I'm trying to remember which one was which, and by the time you realize when you are flying and touching the throttles, it is usually too late to increase the throttle to, you know, make it glide or touch down nicely. So I think I have to practice more landing with these things, especially
Sure.
the Twin Otter and this Islander. I'm gonna park.
Moto, you saw my landing?
I did not.
Didn't.
I
Well,
did
yeah,
not.
I seen the part where you flew into the woods.
Okay. When I touched down, it just went left.
And this place looks nice,
90
like a
degrees.
typical tropical island.
Yeah. There's no
It's
problem
nice.
taking off here. With
Yep,
the
we should be able to
CRJ,
take off with
yeah.
the CRJ. It shouldn't be a problem. And I'm pretty sure they are landing some jets here in real life to carry passengers. Maybe. Oh, by the way, did you guys heard that? Who was it? One of the developers started working on an ATR 7. Oh no, I'm sorry, a Dash 7, not Dash 8, but Dash 7.
Yeah. I'll definitely buy them.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
super.
gonna wait for a dash.
I really want a turboprop airliner, like Twin Otters, fine. Hopefully Aerosoft will fix it a little bit more with the coming updates. But I really want like a airliner type turboprop, like an ATR or Dash 8. And there is an MD10 also.
400.
There is also an MD10 being developed too. MD10 or MD11, either one. The one that has the third engine at the tail.
Yeah. MD11.
11, yeah.
Did Coronado deal away with their little iPad thing that went on the yoke?
They just moved it to the side pocket over there.
Oh,
It changed location on mine too. It's not on the yoke anymore. Look to the co-pilot side. There is a side pocket and it usually sits in there.
yeah, I just found it. That's cool. Okay, I like that a lot more.
Yeah, it's better because when you accidentally click the yoke, you just pop up
Oh,
the
look at that.
tablet, which is not great. But man, I
Goes
mean,
in there.
I love this aircraft, by the way, guys. This aircraft looks really nice from outside. It's a little fun to fly thing, and I need to spend more time with this to learn it a little bit better. But,
What does my aircraft look like on your side?
you are looking. Okay, I need to get
To
out.
your-
Hold on, I need to get out and see which one is you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's me with the
Okay.
gray and
You are
orange.
looking like a King Air, looks like,
Yeah.
because of
Okay.
me lacking the model. And look at that prop animation got stuck.
Nice.
So,
My engines are off right now.
oh man, you are like, may the force be with you, Moto. You have some Jedi skills. Like, you make the props look like they are spinning, but they are not spinning. So that's a skill.
On my screen, I hear yours still running.
So mine is still running. I'm gonna shut it. And let's turn off the mags and fuel wells. So that should take care of everything. And then we'll turn off the lights, pitot heat, avionics, beacon, and nav. And that's it. We are here. Let's just open our lightning speed opening doors.
I might have to go on another flight now. You've re-inspired me to play the sim again.
Yeah, I mean, I might do it later on. I need to take care of a couple chores because my wife is busy with her assignments. Poor girl, she is just doing college and work at the same time and trying to get a degree in business administration. So she comes at 5 and then she has a lot of assignments recently that she needs to finish. So I have to take care of the kids. But after that, I might fly again. And I think I need to take her car to the car wash too because it's looking very filthy.
I have a holiday tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't get that in here. Kids are at home tomorrow, President's Day.
Yeah,
But
we get
I am-
family day here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have winter vacation for 1 week.
Winter vacation. Actually, I just sent a couple friends from Denmark back, and they were here over the last week
Oh, yeah.
to visit us from our corporate parent in Denmark. So we were together. One of them is riding a 68 Harley in Denmark, guys. So
Nice.
hey, thank you very much
Hey.
for the donations, guys. Hugh, Captain Megazenin, I appreciate the 109 Norwegian and $10, Hugh, and thanks for the birthday wishes. Appreciate it. But yeah, it was fun to have them here. They headed towards our Mexican construction site where we are constructing a new manufacturing plant to set up some systems there.
I just noticed they added click zones to the doors. In the Piper used to have to use the little pad to open the doors.
Now you can click the doors too.
Yeah, now you can
Oh,
click
yeah.
the handle and
I know
unlock it.
Coronado. And did you get the engine smoke during startup too? Because that's added to mine too. My
I
Seminole.
didn't notice.
I don't know. Maybe you should start your engines and look from outside because there is engine smoke added during startup. It just blows a smoke cloud, and Captain Megazenin is like going back with an F-18. What?
Yeah,
Oh, he is headed towards Guantanamo Bay, I guess.
Oh,
Okay.
there's the trim here.
On my screen, I see an F-18 heading into the trees and then magically up into the air.
Yeah, he didn't have the CRJ, so okay. I thought maybe I'll just try it with the CRJ 550 or something.
I don't know. I mean, I thought about those military trainers or fighter jets that they have, like T1 Hawk from Just Flight, and there are some others from India Foxtrot Echo. But I am not a military aircraft guy, you know.
I don't like it.
I don't like flying military in a regular sim. If I was a big fan of DCS and fighter simulation, maybe, but not in this simulator. They are too fast to fly around and enjoy the scenery that this sim offers.
And when you're flying 500 knots or something, it's starting to get choppy. You can see the rendering of the
that too, right?
mountains and
Yep,
yeah,
it
doesn't
happens
catch up.
too. Correct. That is also true.
100 knots, it's perfect.
Yeah, I mean, perfect speed to
Enjoy
the sim
Relax.
and do whatever. Because this thing is like, not a military combat simulator, and I don't crave any military aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I would like to see more GA, especially turboprops. I hope someone develops a proper King Air one day.
Yeah.
And airliners like high fidelity airliners than the default ones we have today, except the CRJ.
Now the engines won't start.
I still think the CRJ is the best one.
Oh yeah, I agree with you 100%. Because other than that, we have the A320. But to me, I am really not an Airbus guy. I am more like a Boeing guy. Because when I'm flying, if I'm not touching buttons during my flight, I get bored very quickly. And Airbus is too automated, so it's making me super bored. I usually start the flight in the A320 and go watch some TV while it's flying on its own, and that's not the purpose of the simulator. That's why I don't like it. But well,
That's why I like the CRJ, because you need to
monitor the
time.
instruments and monitor the aircraft. Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Airbus is too much automated that you don't have to touch anything when you reach to cruise. You are pretty much like, yeah, let it go, descent and land.
It's nice, it works, and
Yeah, I mean they just changed the
Little bugs.
fly-by-wire changed that aircraft quite significantly. It's completely something different right now.
I think they've done a great job.
Yeah, they did.
And I
They
love
did.
that someone works on it and it's for free.
They did. I'm still
yeah.
very curious about their A380. That might be a long hauler that I would like to fly.
Sorry, I'm just noting all these They added the GTN 750 as well in this plane.
Oh yeah, I mean I think it was there for my Seneca 5 when I first downloaded it. It had the option to switch to GTN 750, and you don't even need to have to payware version. You can be just fine with the freeware version because the payware has Navigraph charts and some other stuff, but the freeware gets the job done. You don't need the payware.
Yeah, it gives me a
Not
link
to fly
there.
VFR.
Yeah. All right, guys. I
Okay.
think I just ran out of the timer. I don't know if the timer was counting there, and I kept talking and talking. But thanks for the stream. It was a great, fun flight around British Virgin Islands. And next week we are departing from here to San Martin with the CRJ. It's going to be fun, and I will have some questions for our next flight. And I'm just checking Volanta to see what are our options from San Martin next week. San Martin shouldn't take too long from here. Yeah, it's going to be probably an hour flight to get there, and we can fly around that island with a GA. St. Bart. We can go to St. Bart's next week, definitely, or not
It's
the
only 10
week
minutes
after.
or something.
We will decide what to do when we get to San Martin next week, and there will be some questions for you guys to decide what we are doing. So
Awesome.
again, thanks for the donations, Hugh, Captain Megazenin. Appreciate the donations, and have a wonderful week next week, and hoping to see you next time. And I hope your son
Yeah.
gets better soon, Captain Megazenin. And I
Thank you.
hopefully will have experienced VR a little bit to talk to you in the next stream about my experience as well.
Yeah, but try Sim Update 8 if you there are still like it doesn't the rudder pedals don't work in Sim Update 7 if you have some windows open. Sim Update 8 it just everything works.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
but
keep that in
remember
mind.
then. Yeah, that's
Probably by the time I set it up properly, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the time that they are going to release, like just around the time to release the Sim Update 8. So we'll see which one gets closer, because I still need to do some setup probably before even trying to set up the sim and the graphical settings. But I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, I'll send you a link from that. I'll post the link in the Discord
Okay.
of that
Okay.
guy.
Yeah. I just
those
watched that
settings give
video,
me-
OpenXR, and he just published another one about a feature that's coming to OpenXR. It's not released yet.
He doesn't use OpenXR,
He doesn't?
that tool. No. I
Ah.
use his settings, his NVIDIA settings, and then I use the OpenXR tool. Yeah.
To
also.
rescale?
Yeah, the rescale tool.
Okay.
And it's just amazing. 80% and 60%, and yeah, it's perfect.
Okay.
50 FPS.
Oh, really?
It's
50 is
smooth.
great
Yeah,
to
it's
get
very
in
smooth.
that. So, okay, I will report next week, hopefully.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Great.
Appreciate the time you spent with me today and the group flight, and hopefully we will see you again next week.
Next
Alright.
week. Yes. Of
Take
course.
care.
Take care, guys.